Okay, good morning if you're watching it live, and yeah, good day, good evening if you will be watching recording later. Okay, let's give a couple seconds, people can join, and I think it's working, everything. Okay, good. So today is October 4th and I'll be talking about my September. What's going on, what happened, all stuff, crafting stuff for Natalia Yarn Craft. So last month, like in the middle of the month, I was sick and I'm still recovering, so my voice is a little bit not as usual, and I apologize if I'll start coughing and I need my warm beverage. Okay, staying on this not so fun part of being sick. So I was sick couple of days, and then like I was tired and don't want to do anything, and so and so, and like I already started my month with design anniversary, and like I was doing several patterns showing my old patterns that's published before during last 3 years. So, and I was so tired. I was like, okay, I'll postpone like 1 day, 2 days, and then okay, I don't want to do it. And 2 weeks later, okay, I will continue what I started. So I like took almost 2 weeks break from Instagram and just relaxed and did nothing on Instagram. Just like a detox from Instagram. You see my voice still not so smooth. Anyway, so at the beginning of the month, I started this design anniversary parade of all the patterns that I published before. And I did little stories, some stories like how this design happened, and all just describe some a feature of design and so on and so. And also I added a couple videos how I'm wearing this, like hats or what was there, mittens and shawl and so on. And I'll be continuing to do this this month in October, and also during this September design anniversary, I did a promotion, 20% off of all my single published patterns on Ravelry and Payhip. And because I didn't finish this parade in September, so I'll extended this promotion until the end of October. So if you didn't grab any pattern that you want, so here you can go on Ravelry or Payhip, and without any coupons you can get 20% off. So each single published pattern, so this exclude collection, and I think I have only one collection, so that's mostly all of the patterns. So yeah, this is like and I did this little videos how I'm wearing several pieces, like couple days, couple patterns, next couple days, next couple patterns. So it's not like I didn't have this video before it was only pictures, so I'm using all pictures from publishing days, and now I just adding this few small videos just for fun to give you an idea, not if it's just lay down or just picture. So I think it's fun to see how people wear, especially a shawl or what I did, a wrap, a shawl. Yeah, and also you can see like small items like hats or mittens and so on. I don't have a few hats. They were already donated and they were made for kid sizes. So I won't be having these videos. But most of my projects for all the designs are in the house. So I can wear them, I can show you and so on. So October will be continuing my showing my previous patterns and sprinkle with some extra other stuff, so stay tuned. Next on the list from September, what is going on with In Tandem magazine. So my pattern will be in issue 2 and issue 4. So issue 2 is for knitters, issue 4 will be for crocheters. So, and right now for issue 2, so we already did, if you already watched my several videos, live chats, we already did the pattern, the test knitting for issue 2, all patterns went to tech editors and so and so. And right now it is layout time. And I was also reviewing this layout and looking for if like something not look good, or if I see some errors or something. So I was going through only my pattern, and issue 2 will have 6 patterns. So I was going through my pattern and I was looking. That's all what must be there is there. And then I start scrolling to other patterns and give some suggestion about, so from my point of view, how I will would like to see these parts and here and so on. So now it's like in a layout mode, and also other designers reviewing this and checking if everything is right and so on. So it's like it's closer and closer to actually publishing, and so November will be pre-order. So I will be talking about this little later, but yeah, we working and it will be done. Also for the pattern, for the issue 4 patterns, I got, I think at the beginning of the month, I got my pattern from a technical editor, and so after I got it and everything was good, and I opened a test call. So, and the pattern name is Ocean Crest Shawl, and it will be in issue 4 for In Tandem magazine. And right now people already working, so I accepted several testers and they're already working, and deadline is end of the October, but I think I already have one finished shawl. So that's that's good. So to see that people having have time to work fast and give me some remarks and so and so, and already have some idea what I need to add to the actual pattern. So and so until the end of the October we will working on this test, and yeah, at this point it's will be like actual pattern will be finished with all the suggestions from a tester, and I will have idea if I need to add something extra to the pattern and so on. And then it will be just waiting for to the point when you need to provide this pattern to layout, like Shoe tool, for example, right now. Yeah, this is like in tandem design, designs for in tandem. Okay, and what else? I think that just this is it for right now for in tandem. So my from my point, just waiting all my testers finished their shawls, and I see all the project in different yarn. This is always nice part to see how people choose colors and what kind of yarn in comparison to what was in a pattern suggested, and so just waiting, and we'll see how the test ends. And but I think from pattern point of view it's going well, and this is nice. And what else? I think, yeah, that's it for in tandem. And also I was in September I was working on the pattern. I showed it this the sample last month. It is this yellow yellow shawl, fun with different edges. So, and I was working on a pattern, and I almost, so the actual pattern writing is finished. Just need to do like couple extra story what is how it's look. And so it's like usually at the beginning of the pattern you can see what is what yarn suggested, what is shape, and what kind of shape, and so and so. This part's describing, it's not my strength. And for this pattern I also need a name. Still don't have a name, and but I did one more video tutorial for one of the stitch patterns, like this one, fun lace net stitch. I did a extra video. It will be also added to the pattern, because it's not like super unusual stitch, but sometimes it's confusing for people if you write it one way or so it's just, I think it's faster you can describe some stitch pattern if you show how it's worked. So yeah, and I was hope to make this video like in the beginning of the month or in the middle of the month, and then I was sick and I was barely speaking. My voice was even later, like I shoot this video maybe last week or so. My voice was still not normal. But yeah, I thought maybe if I will be postponing this, I will never do it. So just speak slowly and talk slowly and just shoot the video mostly to show how the stitch pattern works. Okay, this is about designing, so I have my list just to keep me on track what I was talking about. Okay, designer Versity Parade, patterns for in tandem, yes, for 2 issues, pattern for this yellow, and so in next was like I didn't plan this, but it's happened. I think in June I sent it was calls of for submission from a yarn company, and I sent my proposal. I think the deadline was end of the June or something. So and I didn't get any answer so until mid of September, and then I already thought that it will be probably a no, because I didn't get any answer in this so how many July, August, over 2 months, so so it's probably a no. And then in mid of September I got email from the yarn company, and they were asking if I can make my design before this date. And I was like, what kind of design? I was looking through my files to see what actually I sent it to this company. And okay, I opened the file, saw my idea. Okay, this was for this company. Okay, good. And then also I didn't find so usually when submission call, some putting yarn company or a magazine or a publisher, where they putting this kind of submission calls, they writing what they want, what they need, and so on. So what kind of yarn they thinking to use or something like this. Yeah, this is like a whole list of things, and usually I saving this actual list of submission. So, and this time I find only my file in my folder. I send it all with my idea, but I didn't find this actual file with submission. What was on actual submission? And why I talking about this? Because so after I got the email from sorry, from the yarn company, and they saying like, would you like to do this for us, for this design? And I said, okay, yes. The idea of sending this proposal was, yeah, to make the design. And they sent me the yarn, but I can show you. But it's here. They sent me the yarn, and it was some hiccups with shipping also. So it's like not like one day it's here and second day it's in my hand, and so and then so the idea is for 2 contrasting colors, my idea for this design. And first I got shipping was with only 1 color, and I was like, I was asking 2 colors. And then they sent me a second color. But this is a new yarn, and it's not what I suggested in my proposal. And after I started making swatches, I realized these 2 yarns won't work for my original idea. So it's the yarn, it's a different way. The yarn is not in a color that can be work as 2 contrasting colors. And so I was looking through my proposal, and then I was searching for what was on a list from the company at the beginning, what they were asking. that's the point of me saying. So I somehow I didn't find my original submission, call for submission. So, and then searching through other stuff, finally did it. And okay, I will be working, I was working more swatches and see how I can work with this yarn that they will send me and actually make the design that will work for their submission call. And I work, I send a picture of a swatch that I think that will be good for the idea. It's not my original idea, but it's different idea. And so they said yes. I can work my new idea. This was like going through several hoops, but I'll be working through October probably. I'll be working on a sample for this yarn company, and yeah, this is not usual way how I did previous call submissions. So interesting and a little bit new for me. Just changing on the go with different yarn, and actually changed not the whole idea, but most of design idea from A to B, like just because of the yarn. Yeah, this is last, I think, week I was like collecting all these pieces and thinking how I approach this and this and this. It was interesting. Okay, so hoping they liked what I create at the end. And this will be for the spring. It will be spring collection, spring summer, I think, collection. Yeah, this is my designing part of this last September. Okay. What else? I think, yeah, I talk about all the designing part from September. And little bit fun. Here you see I'm wearing a shawl. This is shawl that I make in September, and the name of the pattern is Serenity by Rachel Booker. So this is kind of I think more like a crescent shape shawl, and you work from the neck down and increasing on the sides until you basically reach end of the yarn. So, and I did a couple stories. I was binding off, and usually I try to estimate before I start binding off, so how much yarn I need. But here is such a long edge of the shawl, so I was like, okay, I don't want to measure it. Let's do this. I hope it will work. But at the end, for the first time, it didn't work. So I ran out of yarn before I finished binding off edge. But because this is like a shawl, when you can stop at any point mostly. Actually, I made this. I made a shawl using the same pattern in completely different yarn a couple years ago, and so it was kind of smallish, more like a shawlette. And here I was using this yarn that I got last year at South. It's Southeastern Fiber Fest, I think. It will be in October last, so it was last October, so it will be this year in October also. And I think it was discontinued yarn, so I had only two skeins, and I want to use it completely because I don't want tiny pieces lying around. And so I was binding off, and like this much, I need more. Okay, rip it out, the bind off, and get one more row. I I think unravel one more row and then work so again and here. So here I have I make little extra holes on the binding of edge, like almost like these holes on the upper edge that is going because of decreasing lots of yarn overs here. So I try to make kind of the same look here at the edge, lower edge, and so it was first I made like extra row on top of these holes and then binding off. So, and because I didn't have much yarn, so get back and finish binding off just on these holes, on top of these holes. But the project itself, it's very relaxing, very easy, and so you can see here some stockinette stitch, and here little stripes of simple lace stitch pattern. So this is and it looks, so it feels very nice because it's rayon. So, and I don't know if it's 100% or it's a kind of blend, because I tried to find this yarn on Ravelry, didn't have much luck. The yarn is from Pandora's yarn, and they have some yarn on Ravelry, but not, so I think not all of what they had before. And also I didn't have a label or tag for on the skein. I just asked a person who was selling this yarn at South, what is actually kind of name or something, write me please on the Scribble, and I got only, that's it, is Pandora's yarn rayon seed, and it is 300 yards in 4 ounces. That's it. I'm not sure exact what it is, but probably just rayon 100%. So it's silky and soft, and it's like nice, very nice to wear it. So probably I will leave it for myself, but I'm still like debating, or it will be a gift for someone. But yeah, these colors also very nice. It's like turquoise and brown, they mixing, and yeah. Great. And so I used all 2 skeins, so it's about 600 yards here. I'm varying. This was actually one big project that I made during September. Okay. And tiny, not so tiny project. I think end of even August or beginning of September, I signed up for a holiday bazaar. It will be in one of the kids' school, so I did it 2 years ago, not last year. Last year I was busy and wasn't able to do. But 2 years ago I did the same, participate in this holiday bazaar. So it's like a craft show plus some other stuff that kids doing, and I decided why not this year. So like I don't have much to do. Anyway, so 2 years ago I had a couple gnomes that I made using big pine cones like this one, and because I have more of these pine cones, I thought, okay, I will be doing these gnomes again. So, and for these gnomes I made several hats. So this was, I have no idea what kind of yarn. It was one skein, what, some wool probably. It's 100% wool. So I didn't finish this end yet. But anyway, this kind of hats, and they will be on top of this big pine cone, like this. And here will be a beard and nose. So this will be several gnomes in hats. And so out of one ball, I don't know what kind of yarn, I made these 3 for big pine cones, and this was the rest. Was able to make a big for a big cone, so I made, probably I will be doing a small pine cone also. This is a super tiny hat. And also because this will be in a school, and of course every school has their own colors, and our high school has like a blue, dark blue and gold colors. So I decided make several blue hats for the same kind of gnomes, and I will probably add some pom-pom here of this with second color, or we'll see if I have time. Maybe I put some letter also of the school on the hat. So yeah, this is my tiny hats on the go when I was again waiting in a car for kids, or somewhere driving and waiting again. But yeah, and it was like a mindless project. I'm not sure what I will be doing else for this holiday bazaar. I do have some stuff that I need. It's need to go from my house. The projects that I made in, yeah, I don't know, in last couple of years or something, or even before, that's sitting on a shelf, but it's, yeah, it was when I was making them, I didn't have in specific recipient in mind or something like this. So I do have some inventory that must go, but I will be also making something for this holiday bazaar, and it will be in beginning of December. So I don't have much time. We'll see. Yeah, this is kind of not, so it's not like I didn't do much, but I think all the stuff that I did this September, plus, not plus, minus actually a few days when I was sick, and it was like all these days was like gone without any crafting, of course, and so and so. And yeah, I don't have much to show you today. So let's check again that I talk about everything. So yeah, started actually and finished this Serenity shawl. Made several hats for gnomes. What else? Oh yeah, opened and yeah, looking for test knitters for the shawl for in tandem issue 4. Was going through layouts for in tandem issue 2, and finished pattern writing for the yellow shawl and shoot a video tutorial for this pattern. And yeah, September was and will be continue design anniversary parade of patterns, and promotion for all the patterns running through the end of October. It is 20% off on Ravelry or Payhip. I think that's it. Yeah, and my design proposal was accepted for a yarn company, but I'm changing this design to a different one, and got the yarn for this design, and will be working during October on this design. So lots of different things going on, and sometimes I like feel that's not much going on, but at the end, when I start like realizing what actually I have done during the months, and it piling some stuff up, and you see, okay, this was done, this is I'm doing, this is I should be doing probably. Yeah. This was my September, and yeah, I will continue in October this design anniversary post on Instagram, and if you will be watching this on YouTube, yeah, you can always find a link to Instagram and see all the posts about design that I made starting from September 2020. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments, you can always add them later. Okay, have a nice day and enjoy the rest of the week. Sorry, I'm still coughing a little bit. Okay guys, bye.